the way Hex started was I had this idea of a novel that would deal with this traditional Dutch town that was haunted by this presence of of the witch with the eyes stitched up and the mouth stitched up. Because obviously she had the evil eye in the day and she could, curse people by staring at them and all that. And when I had that concept, I like visually strong antagonists, like for instance in The Ring, when Samara Morgan, the girl, crawls out of that well and then out of the television. What makes her so creepy is that she's visually strong because she has that black hair covering her face, so you don't know what her face looks like. That's a creepy part, obviously. Same with, in a sense, Freddy Krueger is a visually strong antagonist with his nice as fingers, all that stuff. So I wanted my witch to have something visually attractive, and I figured, yeah, so if she's there all the time because the town is haunted by her presence, as soon as you show a monster, it loses its power, right? It becomes less scary. So I have to cover her up. So that's why, okay, her eyes should be stitched up and her mouth should be stitched up. So you'd never really know what she thinks, because you cannot see her eyes. You cannot look into her soul. So I had that concept, and then I told it to a friend of mine who was a filmmaker, and he didn't like it, and he burned it down, and rightly so, because it was quite an original. So the way the novel then came to be was that we started having fun with it. We like shoot at the idea just from all sides and see where it gets us. And the idea that worked was suddenly the realization, yeah, so she's the supernatural presence that haunts this town, but these people are not really scared of her. They're annoyed by her. They're used to her. They're, they know her presence. And for the, so many times that she shows up in the bathroom, they just hang a towel over her face and they go take a shower, instead of running away screaming like sane people would do. And that's what made it tick. That's what made like an average idea a cool idea. And that's what triggered me to write that book. It's hard to scare yourself as a writer, but because it's a creative process and you're in control in a sense. But you do know when, oh yeah, this is getting good. This is this guy, and you have to be sensitive to it yourself. If I wouldn't be scared of the dark, I'd be really having a hard time making you scared of the dark, for instance, I think. And I am scared of a lot of things. I think my main fears having to do with, well, like the general stuff. Okay, yeah, I'm scared of spiders. Yeah, I'm scared of the dark. I'm scared of all the creepy stuff, basically. But also some more personal fears, like losing loved ones. I lost my father when I was really young. I was 3 years old. And that's a theme that comes back in almost every novel, I think. It's the fear of losing someone you love. It's the main question in Hex as well. And yeah, if you've experienced those fears, you can way more easily transform them to the paper, I think.